Good morning. I don't I don't know what damaged him there. But since you don't recover health, that's really not a good start. Morning. Three. Alright, that's 4, so he's gonna rush the next one. Wow, uncooperative.
Opening day, and here's the first pitch, and the season's over.
I fought these two on the Game Boy version in Kirby's Dream Land 2 the other day, and they are much worse to deal with on Game Boy than NES or this. Son of a bitch. Still haven't been to sleep? Did you work last night? Oh, there you go. Yeah, he is kind of annoying. Especially without being allowed to use the copy abilities. Hell, this boss is annoying as hell just because of the screen scrolling. Like, it'll randomly stop moving forward so that you have to get close to it with the screen scroll, and you'll take damage just for no other reason than the boss stopped moving. Like that. Good job, dumbass. Don't jump before you fire. We just play chicken style with this guy. Oh, of course. Oh, we're done. DDD is too much of a pain in the ass to get through without damage. It's always helpful when you miss. Yeah, I don't know. They just made him huge in the Game Boy version for some reason. Oh, God. That was a really shitty round. It can't be taking like 2-3 damage points on the third boss. Figure it's a warm-up attempt. Although even making it to DDD on the first attempt is an improvement compared to what I was doing on Friday last week. I mean, I would probably recommend you sleep for a few hours, but you would certainly know what you need better than I do. Seriously? I thought I kited him far enough, but apparently not. Seriously? That's a cheap ass hit, because he's turning the other way and he wouldn't turn around quick enough. Alright, one more projectile. Any day now. Well, you're awake early. Since when do you get up at 7 in the morning? To do what? Where in the city is that? Well, I hope it's nowhere in the vicinity of Madison Square Garden, because the traffic around MSG today with the Knicks playing Game 3 tonight is going to be atrocious. Alright, that's not terrible. You're still going to hit into probably a fair amount of traffic depending on what time it is. Early in the day, you might be alright. Well, yeah, that's fine. I'm talking about just crowds. You should be alright between West 54th and 55th. The president's going to the basketball game tonight, so there's going to be a lot of extra security and just a lot of extra people around Madison Square Garden. Probably starting very early afternoon, if not midday. So there's going to be a lot of Secret Service, etc., etc. I would assume they're going to start that around like noon, midday. But still, between West 54th and 55th, you should be fine. This is Nightmare in Dreamland. It's a Game Boy Advance remake of Kirby's Adventure from NES. Are you taking the Metro North into Grand Central Terminal? Yes, somebody from YouTube asked. Yeah, I didn't see that one. God damn it. You can see on the chat box on the screen itself. Alright, we've only got 2 health points. We have to be very, very, very conservative here. What exactly is the Spy Games, anyway? I think I saw a report on that. Didn't that Knicks fan get arrested for that? Well, I guess the better question would be, who are you going with? Alright, that was a cheap-ass hit. Is Alex the one you were going to go to the Yankee game with? Oh, god damn it, finally. Doing that without copy abilities is a pain in the ass. Okay. That's done. Next is to finish that within 8 minutes. Well, that's gonna be tough. Because it's gonna be the same don't take damage, but now it's gonna be don't take damage and go super fast. And also dependent a little bit on RNG, which is always fun. And of course, now that I can use the copy abilities, he's not giving any that are actually decent for this boss. Are you shitting me right now? I've never seen him go fast enough to damage Kirby while he's jumping with high jump. I don't know if it's worth it to try and hammer this guy. We're gonna find out. Alright, well, it's got to be cautiously, but yes, it's worth it because it's faster. Oh, I wonder if it's helpful to keep the sword, too, for DDD or not. Come on, man, stop running around and do something. It's wasting my time here. Whatever. It's weird because you can avoid the hammer attack doing that, but then there's also a very small chance he'll hit you anyway. Oh, come on. What? The goddamn star hurts you. Like, that's nonsense. Yeah, we can come back to that later, I guess. Let's take care of this real quick. Oh, one offsets the other. Gotta go fast, but I also gotta prioritize health preservation, so lose 2 seconds on the first boss, not that big a deal. That was a good bit of RNG luck getting Spark on that second boss. Morning, Hocus. I decided to hell with it. Let's just tank a couple hits there. I am not quite confident only having 2 health points going into the last bit here, but... It's partially because I'm old and I'm blind and I can't see the star attacks that are coming my way. Oh, that one I saw. I just couldn't get out of the way. Another attempt on this where I gotta be insanely super careful. Now I get setting the timer to do this at 8 minutes. But why do they have to count the transition during the timer? That kind of seems a little unfair. Safety jump. Ah, nuts. Can't you just be nice and let me attack you? Like that. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Alright, that knocks that out. Alright, next is our Meta Knight speedrun, which has to be done in under an hour. But I'm gonna need coffee for that, so I'll be right back. Alright. Coffee is procured. They want us to do this in under an hour, so. Averages out to about 8.5 minutes per level. I did the math on it. Per world, I should say, not individual level, but you know what I mean. So as opposed to the other day when I tried this, I'm going to try to die less. Right, I'm going to slow down a little bit at points in the name of not taking damage and getting killed in game overs. I mean, not too slow, but... Come on, really? That was a cheap shot. How you doing, Minus? Good morning. Super morning. It's like 4:30 a.m. for you. That'll do it. Unfortunately, dying seems to be the only time I'm going to have a chance to actually drink the coffee. Because the timer never stops. So if we're keeping the 8-minute pace, I have to be out of World 2 by 16 minutes. And I'd like to be ahead of pace, of course, but we'll see how that goes. Freaking umbrellas. Welcome back. How you doing today? Kind of wish I had realized earlier he could do a downward thrust sword attack. That's all what? I did alright. I shot a 43 on 9 holes. Alright, sleep well. I changed my grip on the club yesterday on the driving range before my round, just kind of on a whim. Not normally something I'd recommend doing right before a round, but... A few times I played on the simulator, I was kind of struggling a little bit, so I thought, let's try something new. Changed the grip I was holding my putter with, and literally, and the stance for that matter. It's funny, when I was younger and I was playing golf more, when I lined up my putts, right, I would side saddle, basically, the ball to putt it. Which, if you've played golf or watched golf, right, you see everybody stands behind the ball, like facing the ball, feet forward, etc. I used to, like, angle myself so that I was sideways and my body was turned away from the ball. Because it would help me align straight. But it always looked funny, so I spent years trying to not do that. And I've never been a very strong putter. So again, kind of on a whim, because I haven't really played yesterday, I kind of was like, screw it. I went back to putting the way, you know, I'd always putt before. I didn't have a single 3-putt all day. Everything was 2 or 1 putts. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I don't give a crap. So it looks stupid. As long as the ball gets in the hole, that's all that counts. Mini golf can be a lot of fun. Well, I can tell you this, Minus, it's very difficult sport to play. It's even more difficult if you're picking it up as an adult and not a child. Now, it's not impossible, right? So don't think I'm telling you not to try it, because if you want to try it, you absolutely should. Just don't expect it to be super easy. Was more what I was driving at. Trying to, like, iframes my way, there we go, through that guy. Oh god, the Waddle Dee tried to kill me. Yeah, I think they couldn't do the screen scrolling that the NES could, and that's why that just happened to randomly be different. Opportune shot there. So, Cheeseburger, what's the current situation with the Yankee game? Are you going? Are you not going? I suck at bowling. I can't bowl just for anything. Take a couple seconds to grab that, should come in handy. At the very least, the one-up will. Oh man. I remembered there was a tomato right there. I wouldn't have bothered with that. Pep something soda, whatever they call it. Pepto-Bismol juice. I think by this time I game overed like 5 times already on the first attempt I ever did on this. Oh, I thought I was picking the one up. So if you have 60 divided into 7 is, yeah, 8.5. So we're through 3 worlds in the allotted time for 2 worlds, which comes in handy because later on the worlds get longer and harder. Yes, I'm aware of what I just said without realizing. These UFOs are very frustrating because they just fly in from nowhere and you end up taking cheap hits. Fucking hell. Alright. Grab some sleep. Some more sleep. Come on. I had to wait because I remember the last time that guy damaged me, despite the fact that he was in the water and dying. Those little lever switches are somewhat time consuming. But if they're not immensely out of the way, because hitting one serves the same as getting a Maxim tomato, definitely becomes worth it over taking a death. We're still doing fairly well. The ideal timer would have been to finish, or at least not ideal, but the maximum pace timer is to be out of World 3 by 24 minutes. And we're in World 4, so... Shit. Went the wrong way. Still gonna take a moment to grab that. So we're a good way through World 4 at the time, the maximum time we would have needed to be done with World 3. So the timer's starting to catch up a little bit, but not to the point where I'd be worried about it. Okay, that was rude. Might actually be able to beat him up. Yeah, there we go. Because he flies faster than Kirby does. Oh, I forgot he doesn't fall like Kirby does. Can you not get out of that attack? Gotta love random coconuts flying down from the ceiling. Worth it. Or they just cross out the bonus rounds. They're like, nope, you can't play. I ran too fast there. Come on, man. How the hell are you supposed to get through this without a... I guess like that. Shut up. Okay, I clearly hit jump, but... Come on. Like, he doesn't fly right away, and it ends up being an issue. That one I remembered like last second I could safely downward thrust through without falling into a pit of despair. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da. I find this one, even though it's slow, to be worth it because it's a tomato automatically and a 1-up. We shall see. If at the end of the rounds, you know, I lose by like 20, 30 seconds, then there's our answer. He does hella damage to the bosses, though. Alright, so 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. We're only 4 minutes ahead now. Such a tight squeeze there because of the not getting the unlockables. Ow. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. That's so annoying that you lose the tomato. I mean, it kind of is what it is. There's not much you can do about it, but... Oh god, that came like 2 seconds from hitting me. Fudge. I hate when they... Come on! It flies in from nowhere. That's the thing. There's so many, like, cheap, randomly late hits in the later game in this. Stuff just flies in off screen out of nowhere that you don't see coming. Bum rush through that door before something has a chance to hit me. You see, I mean, like, just that area alone, I think it's designed for Kirby to run through with a parasol, but... But holy crap, is it annoying. Anyway, so, 32, 40, 48. Yeah, 48 is the pace marker. We've slowed down too much. Oh my god, he get... You can't cancel the downward thrust, so it frickin' killed me. Pain in the butt. UFOs. Get the hell out of here. God damn it. Jackasses. This is really starting to piss me off. Son of a... These freaking Meta Knight army battles are a huge pain in the ass. Come on. Just take the game over and start again. Okay, why can't I fly when he blocks an attack? That's the law. Good morning, Kelly. Alright, new strategy. Go all in and just try to tank the shit out of him. Yeah, it worked. Definitely lost some pace time, but still technically ahead by a little tiny margin. That's a fun game. What time do you have to go to work? Wait, you have to leave in 20 minutes when you're hitting the snooze button? That's a dangerous game. Okay, I backswiped him by pure luck and coincidence. Oh, motherfucker. He hopped instead of... picking out of the coconut out of his ass. Like, I just want to get through it. I don't mind taking a death. It should have went the other way. It's only 4 bosses. I thought this way would be shorter and easier, and clearly I was wrong. And that decision, I think, is going to cost me the hour. At least I'll get some 1-ups out of it. Oh, of course, just walk right in and golf a 42 like it's nothing. Come on, damn it, I hit the button to fly and he just, like, doesn't do it. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, you know what? You definitely need to buy a lottery ticket, and you need to share with me if you win, because I could really use it. Alright, so if I fail this, not only is it going to be very sad, but I'll have learned a lesson to make sure I take the upper route next time. I thought the lower route would be easier bosses and shorter, since the upper route is a secret, but I was very, very wrong. I figure, due to the way the boss works, ideally you want to get to DDD with 2 minutes to spare. So 58 minutes on the clock. Are you fucking kidding me? Stupid fucking balls. Fly! God damn it. You hit the button to fly and he just doesn't do it. I swear, sometimes this guy's controls are just ass. It drops inputs left and right. Yeah, that one up is clearly designed as like a trap, so no thank you. Oh my god, jump. Let's, like, stop being a complete and utter pain in the ass. What's up, Buzzy? What old room? What do you mean? Actually, I don't have to go that way. I can take the bottom route. A little risky there, but kind of needed. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not really sure what you're talking about, but... Are you kidding me with that? This is gonna be cutting it very, very close. All because I screwed up 7-2 and went the wrong way and then had to start over because I game overed on that level. Otherwise, I think I would have had it no problem. Alright, let's just die and get a fresh start. Keep forgetting the star is going to hurt you. Okay, note to self. He will hit you if you go up there. Come on. Kill him. Woo! That was close. 57 seconds to spare. That was a pretty quick nap. All right, and on that note, I need more coffee. I'll be right back. There's only one achievement left for Kirby, so let me go get some more coffee and then we'll get to work on it.
Gravebound asked me I slept maybe an hour. Aw, only an hour. Sounds rough, sugar. Need me to wake you up with some smooth moves?
No.
Alright, the only thing left is to beat 5-1 in ball form the whole time. No, but I can try. Sorry, Fuzzy. Man, OT speedruns are insane to me. I don't know how you guys do it. I can't even do ISG, let alone any of the crazy tricks. Come on, man. What the heck? Stupid piece of junk. Well, it's kind of tough when you're working overnights. You do kind of get used to not sleeping a normal amount of hours. Oh. My blood pressure is also pretty good. For somebody that's 95 years old, spent their whole life drinking and smoking and did hard drugs. Pretty sure the translation is to what I actually am, my blood pressure being horrible, but, you know. Oh god, almost 3,000 hours? You gotta get those last 12 hours in. Oh, well, look at Kelly getting a full night's sleep. Pardon-me. I got a text from my mother last night asking how the kids were and all that, and then she's like, "Oh, so what are you doing for your birthday? Are you gonna be in Florida?" And I said, "No, they moved that to Chicago." I'm like, "Oh, so you're gonna be home?" Don't listen to her. That's a trick. So what are you doing for your birthday? And I'm like, nothing. She asked me, "Oh, she's not going to take you out to dinner?" And I'm just like, why would she? Guys, it's enough I have to tell the toddlers not to bite each other. Do I have to tell the viewers as well? Okay. Bad viewers. No biting. Come on, really? Stupid beam enemy. Hey, what did I just say about biting? No biting.
You suck, you jackass.
I don't want to be worrying about tetanus shots for anybody. Oh, being up to date doesn't matter. If you get bit by somebody, they're giving you another one. Oh my fucking god, come on. That's just standard medical procedure. Somebody bites you, you're getting a tetanus shot. Out of the entire set of achievements, this one's the absolute worst. Trying to control ball Kirby is atrocious. Like, just randomly decides like that he's gonna leave ball for him, and it's just a giant pain in the ass. Oh my god, stop bouncing into the damn swordsman.
Death.
I want to see how this guy does it. Like what the bounce points are. The last part of the level I could see being a huge pain just because of the tightness of the... Okay, second path, then to the top path. Okay, so it's not terrible if you use that route. Hey, don't be shaking those asses at me. Boop, boop. This is going to be a pain in the ass, I can already see it. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I could have just been holding the damn button this entire time instead of trying to time my A presses. Okay, it doesn't help if you fall and die, though. But still, I didn't know I could just hold the damn button. I thought you had to time the presses out. This is like that time I was struggling with the springs in Mega Man 6 before somebody told me you could just hold the button and automatically high jump off the springs. You know, I hate those stupid wooden face enemies. They're impervious to the balls. Change form and hold the A button. Shut up. I'm surprised the first alarm didn't wake him up. Honestly, if I don't want to wake up with her alarm, I sleep on the couch, because otherwise I'm going to hear it and I'm going to wake up. Okay, mistime the jump, so it's like, okay, before I die and have to go get the ball again. Probably, but at least you get to sleep during the day. Of course, I wouldn't know. I don't sleep through the night, even though I work during the day. I'm always up 3-4 times. It's weird, I go through these odd periods where I can sleep through the night for like a month, and then I can't sleep through the night for like 3 months, 4 months. You're not that old. Retired, yes. Old, no. Bam. All right. We are done with Kirby. Now what? Well, actually, I know now what. Now what is we start Banjo-Kazooie, but I just don't know if I want to start now or wait until tonight. What actually I'm going to do is I have a work meeting in 30 minutes. So rather than start something brand new, I'm just going to call it here. Tonight we will begin Banjo-Kazooie since we are done with Kirby. Okay, let's go visit Dave. Oh, maybe not. He may have gone offline. It really doesn't want to let me go there, does it? Alright, that's okay. Maiba's playing Super Mario World. Oh, you know what? Here, Dave. Other Dave. Junkyard Dave is playing Mega Man 1, so we'll go there. Alright, have a good day, everybody. Grapebound, get some sleep. We'll see you tonight for Banjo-Kazooie.